Thank you for listening to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys Podcast, where 518 golfs the Cape. We hope you enjoy. Welcome back to another Tuesday morning release. I have our podcast ready to roll here. I have my boy Mikey.
Yo.
Am I right? What up, kid?
What up?
How's your week been?
It's been long.
I know you're not working Saturdays anymore, thank God, right? So you got to sleep in a little bit.
I fucking slept 12 hours.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little worried about you today.
11:30 to 11:30, man.
I asked Rod today. I said, did you hear from Mike? It was about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I just was worried about you. I mean, I said, usually you don't sleep in that much, but shit.
Yeah.
What time did you sleep till?
11:30.
That's late for you, dude. That is so late. Looking at somebody that's usually up at 5.
Well, I mean, I say sleep from 11:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. or 11:30 p.m. to 11:30 a.m.
Yep.
I was up every 2 hours. I get up, roll around, look at the TV, roll around.
Yeah. You don't sleep great. I know.
Sleep like a cat.
I know. But you know what? It's nice that you
felt nice. Though.
It's nice, honest, knowing that you don't have to work on a Saturday morning and just sleep in a little bit.
No dog.
No dog here.
No.
You just
Jen's up at camp, so
that's awesome. Then I got my other partner in crime here, one of my best boys in the business, RGB to my left. How you doing this evening, Arch?
Hey man, doing good, man.
You're doing good. A lot going on with you, I know. Trying to get things organized for the morning with the pitch, putt, and puff.
Yeah.
It's a tough job, but you got.
It's all right though. Easy weekend. We got Mikey's playing tomorrow. Brad will be out there. We're all going to be in the same group. Hank's going to ride with Mikey tomorrow. Me and Brad together.
Yep.
And then who else is out there? Bub Fairway's back this week.
You have me on call.
Got you on call. And then I got Kevin Parisi. It was tough last week, man. We were going through the roster trying to fill the last spot, but we ended up getting it done. Johnny nice, 5, bro. Johnny 2 gloves.
Johnny 2 gloves. He's one of our favorites, actually.
Did he play in the tour?
He played today, and he took some cash. He nice. took home a skin, which he was very happy about, but he had a tough back nine. He just said he was leading. He texted me his frustration. Me and Johnny are family now, and he had some frustrations in the back nine. He was like he had like a 3 or 4 stroke lead on the rest of the D flight, and he said he kind of fell apart.
I seen Bobby Lee won today.
Yeah.
In the C flight. He just got moved up with you at the same time. Right?
I played with yes, and I
Rob
played
Lee.
with
I always
Bob. It was actually the guy I played. Ali called him Bob all day today, and it kind of threw me off. Ali's a great guy as well. I enjoyed playing with him. He's an awesome cat. He doesn't play in tour very much, but I rode with Ali. But yeah, Bob, aka Rob, had an awesome round today. I actually watched him shoot some darts. It was nice. Today was nice because the course was a little wet. But
did you get rained on?
No, it didn't rain. It was just rain prior. And if you were shooting darts, the balls were sticking at the spots, and it was nice.
They were probably plugging.
Basically, yeah, at the greens. They were. That's what we were saying. It was the greens were very soft
in place
all day. And the Rob was
fairway only.
It was fairway only, which I think that should only be fairway only, unless you're in sitting water. But
Absolutely.
anyways, yeah, that kid, dude, Rob was shooting darts today, and it was stating. Actually, he said, he's like, "What's nice?" He's like, "The ball just stays where you fucking shoot it. It doesn't roll off today." I'm like, it was benefiting him because he was just shooting darts. Shot really well.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to hold up, actually, because we went out second, and he finished with an 88 and a couple of seasoned sea fighters, Craig Schoonmaker, who's a really good stick, was a couple groups behind, and he was on pace to really beat Rob. Rob said, I don't think I have enough to hold on to this thing. And lo and behold, you know how it goes in golf. Anybody could fall apart the last few holes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Craig must have had a couple shitty holes and
Couple triples.
It happens, dude. And he was in with an 88, and it held on. It was awesome to see for Rob, because I know the guy played a hell of a fucking round today. He actually said
that's something you don't see out of the pros is a comeback quick like that. You know what I mean? You can go from fucking 5th place to fucking 1st place quick.
Yep.
Just because a couple people have a couple triples,
right?
You have a birdie or a par.
It makes a big comeback quick, and absolutely makes a big difference. But yeah, we had a fun day. I listened. I said it about 3 or 4 times today. I could not find my drive. I shot like dog shit, but I had awesome company, and sometimes that's all that matters.
Yo, did you do what I told you?
What?
When you were texting
driver,
me
I
earlier?
forgot. I don't know. I was in such a shitty mood. What about the driver and take it back out, swing harder?
No, swing it like you're in the batter's box.
Okay, that's right. You try to give me
practice.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably was fucking so pissed off about a drive.
Fairway, it always helps me. Yo,
all right.
I got to take a second though. Got to send my condolences out to Fairway Mike. His wife just recently passed
yeah,
away,
you told me that. I'm so sorry to hear.
Condolences to Fairway and the family for sure.
Thoughts are with you, kid.
100%. Our thoughts are with you for sure, Mike. Always with you for everybody.
I'll see you in the morning.
With that said, I hope I actually don't get that phone call, and I hope you get out there for a round tomorrow, buddy, because
I think he'll be there, man. I think that's his piece of
nothing like getting out there. Man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing like getting out there with the guys and
if it's true what you said, his wife would want him there.
100%. 110%, man. Fairway, Mike. Yeah, 110%. But yeah, I just couldn't find I couldn't. He's like. Yo, dude, we gotta shout out what we're watching right now.
This shit is so
Roger.
Good.
Do I take the mic? Take the mic. What is this?
Shout out to Homegirl Conspiracy Smoke Show. We were supposed to line something up to get her on the pitch, putt and putt.
This is funny. Look at his ass is out.
Yo, this is.
What are we watching?
We're watching Redneck Brawls.
This dude's got his ass hanging out for the listeners.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Right now we got some guys. They're probably about 290 to 300 range. Not one athletic bone in their body. Right? They are so winded right now, going into the 3rd round of their fight. So this is basically like the old rough and it's kind of like a rough and rowdy, but a little bit like a lot more
backyard
redneck
brawls.
Backyard brawls
kind of thing.
Haymakers. They're just throwing haymakers.
Yeah, it's an organized backyard brawls. Then they have girls, like the ring girls, go around and then do a contest with them. But yeah, the Conspiracy Smoke Show girl.
If you've never watched it, look for it, guys.
It's really fucking funny.
You gotta check it
out. I've been enjoying the night watch. I actually think my wife would enjoy watching this as well. Watching this because she likes the fights and shit.
There's really not one fun. Like every once in a while, though, dude. Like I watch these. Dude, these are comical as shit to me.
Here we go. Round 3. Whoa! Oh shit!
But
let's commentate this one for the round 3.
You'll get
They're
a
just
fighter.
going at it. Holy shit, Mikey! You should be videoing this for the. Video this one. Holy shit, man! It's turn the screen. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, you'll get flat.
Perfect.
Bro.
Yeah, no. This is great. This is great. They won't catch us. We're too small for that, bro. Holy shit.
That's probably coming in all
dude's full ass crack.
Yeah, this is fucking
35 seconds left in round 3. They want nothing to do with each other.
There it is, there.
This is fantastic.
So these guys, like, all right, one guy's out here in Pumas, the other guy's out here in a pair of Yeezys. They've known about this fight for about 6 to 8 weeks, and
no one's prepared.
One day did they go train for this fight.
You're right. That's what I said. I said the 2 guys that we saw prior to this.
Yeah.
I mean,
these guys both met up at a Taco Bell
in the
night before.
They might have and said, "Yo, let's brawl. Let's do this." What about the 2 guys prior? Let's talk about those 2 guys, like the crackheads. I mean, legitimately,
these guys weighed about $150 each. The one guy was throwing. He was throwing though. He was doing okay.
I can't believe that guy ended up winning. You were right though.
I told you my man came out with the New Balances.
Yeah,
he was ready.
He was ready. This one's gonna be interesting. Who wins this one?
Like they have legit doctors and shit here for this stuff. Like this is all like legit. That's the crazy. That's the funny shit about it.
I see it.
Yeah, they got doctors.
Then you got a ring girl twerking in the corner.
They really do.
And she'll smile.
Well, now let me ask you something, Raj. Is she going to be fighting tonight now?
Some of them do. So, like Tiffany Baxter, the Conspiracy Smoke Show, she will be fighting tonight.
Okay.
I don't know who she's fighting exactly, if she's one of the ring girls that we're watching or not. But she won her last fight. I think she has the belt.
Okay. Now I see there's a huge crowd there. They have pretty big following on social media.
I'm pretty sure it's. I mean,
just as big as boxing, right?
It's right nowadays, bro. It's probably as big as boxing.
It's
not
hilarious.
huge though, but like
but you have the satire with it.
You got to be careful because they only do it in like West Virginia. They do it in Texas. They only go certain places like where true rednecks really.
Now
it
looks like the ring is even a little smaller.
Here's tonight's main event: Macho Man versus the Wild Man coming up next. Oh, they're in Texas. This is the Texas versus Oklahoma battle.
Okay, let's go, baby. And there's definitely a story behind it.
25 fights tonight in a ring girl contest.
Macho Man.
And he comes in like it's like a lot like wrestling. Yeah. They come in with their team. Okay, he's got a mob. I mean, you guys
look at this dude with the suspenders.
Yes,
bro.
Yo, for my listeners, check out what it's called, Redneck Boxing.
Yeah, Redneck Boxing.
This is great.
This dude's got an Edgar haircut. People who know it's a
this is fantastic. Yeah, he's hard.
Redneck
he's ready
Brawls.
To go. Let's go, baby.
Brawls.
Like literally, the one guy's not even out of the ring yet, and then they're putting, you know what I mean? They're getting the next fight ready to go. So they really pump these 20. And the announcers, like we obviously have it muted right now, but the entertainment is the announcing on some of these things.
Yeah.
I heard the guy earlier. He was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
He was just like.
Yeah. I put Mikey on. Mikey, I could tell as soon as I put it on, Mikey watched for like a good 30 seconds, had a smile on his face.
And I got that stick, so I'm going to have to find out what channel this is on. Is this on Saturday nights only? Or
yeah, it's usually Saturday nights, like every couple months.
Every couple months, not even every week, huh?
It's in the events.
Okay, and the pay-per-view. Holy shit, it's worth every penny.
It's dope.
I love it, man. But let's go back to golf. Let's go back to the golf world, man. What do you guys see in yourself shooting tomorrow? Mikey, what are you going for, buddy? What are we shooting?
I'd like to break the 100.
Yeah, I know, man.
I've been hovering around the 100, 102.
And the thing is, Mike, with you're not far away, dude. Like I played with you last it was last week.
I gotta learn the bottle.
Mikey declined. He's the same thing with me. He was high. It was low 90s. I'm not gonna say high 80s, but he was low 90s for a while.
It's tough though
with me, and then you come into then something happens, and it happened to me the last few events.
Lose the feel, man.
Something weird happens
because you're only out there once a week, man.
That's what it is.
It's tough.
Today I was like, what the fuck happened? Like I never swung a driver. I was driving with Ali, and he understands the frustration. I just said, what happened? Like I'm not this bad off the tee.
What the fuck was that, dude?
I'm telling you, our focus is gonna.
I seen this dude do a helicopter through the ring.
Holy shit!
Yo, he's running away.
All right, maybe we shouldn't be talking about golf tonight. We're just gonna talk about redneck boxing.
No, but Mikey, with you, man, it's like there's a lot of like missed opportunities where you'll come up short on a putt or like an approach shot. You're off the tee you're never in trouble off the tee.
No, he's got that nice little.
We're never looking for Mikey's ball off the tee.
That's for sure.
What I'm saying, like we're never. It's the short game,
or else having chunks in the fairway,
chunks
like that.
And I did it for the first couple holes last week, and I kind of forgot to keep doing it for you, but like giving you an idea of like where I thought the read was going, because like I said, I know the way that place breaks, like. Just to give you an idea, like, especially there, like on the third hole, say something like, they're probably going to move a little right to left here, or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
But a lot of Freer Park putting, too, is pace. Like, pace is more important than the line, because if you keep it on the right pace, you're not going to penalize yourself for going too far.
I come up short more than I do go far.
Is it, Mikey, were you the one that mentioned about Freer Park is with the pace thing, and if they'll punish you if you miss, you only
absolutely.
miss. If you miss, they punish you with a miss on almost every hole.
If you miss short, you're going to be punished because then you're extremely off your line. And certain holes, like on a downhill, you're going to get like, instead of like a couple inches or a foot or so roll out, you're going to get a 3 to 6 foot roll out.
You're gonna have me texting Greg Tudor saying, nah, I know. You guys bust my balls.
I'm so accustomed to it that like I know tomorrow morning we're gonna get there. We had some rain. We're gonna have a little bit more rain in the morning, and it's gonna be a slow start. Like the first hole is gonna be a little wet, so it's gonna be slow. Second hole is gonna be a little wet, but by the time that sun comes out around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and it really starts to heat up those greens, by the time we get to 7, 8, it's a regular day.
Cruising.
Right.
It's a regular
They're
day. So
back to
that's a
normal.
lot of times too. People have to adjust to certain things like that. But I know that going in there because that's how that place plays. It's the little things, especially there. Really,
Yeah.
especially there.
Shout out to Amsterdam Muni, Mikey. I told you we never played that course, and they're kind of a local. Actually, the guy that runs the place, he said it kind of just ran into the opportunity. Really cool young guy. He's going to start following the podcast. He might come on. But really a nice course and a nice thing they have going on out there. He has a really good opportunity to grow a beautiful course out there. We should take the trip. I mean, it's 45 minutes.
What's it comparable to?
Kind of a lot like, all right, fairways and tee boxes for your park. I'm not going to say the tee boxes are as nice as for your parks right now, but fairways and like openness is the same as for your park. Greens were beautiful. They were, again, it was wet. I spoke earlier about it. They were, I don't know how they really played because today was super wet and they were soft and sticking, but I'll tell you what, the greens were in better shape than the fucking ranch that we played 2 weeks ago.
Fucking ranch was disgusting, and I was so disappointed in it.
So am I with those greens. Yeah,
the greens were a mess too.
Yeah, and I'm hoping like maybe the head guy was out on vacation.
Exactly.
I'm hoping, given the benefit of the doubt, because usually the place is beautiful.
But when you got however many guys you had up there coming to play a 2 day,
there was nothing rolled. The green,
nothing rolled true, bro. Everything like it seemed like there was scuff marks from people's shoes everywhere. Yeah. There was pitch marks from people's balls everywhere.
There was none of that today, buddy. None of it. Today was beautiful.
Other than that, it was the fairways were nice.
Beautiful.
I mean, they were chipped up a little bit.
Yeah, the normal divots taken and spots.
With the wear and tear.
Yeah. But for greens, listen, anytime you're coming to a course, I think personally,
the tournament better be taken care of. That was disappointing.
To me, what do you look at?
You want a tournament, and I want the greens to be nice.
Roll the fucking greens at least.
If I'm spending the type of money you guys are spending on that tour, to be perfectly honest with you, and you can edit this out if you want, and I want every fucking course I go to be in mint condition. Like everything. I'm going to play mint condition, nice ass courses, or I'm not going. That would be my mindset if I'm going to go play. Like if I'm going to join the tour, I want to play.
If I gotta pick a poison, it's gotta be your greens. Your greens gotta be nice.
Yeah. No, I understand, Roger. I gotta go back to with the cost, and I'm not gonna edit anything. I'm not gonna edit that out. I mean you got to remember. No, he has. What Adam tries mixing up very nice courses to local.
I was just disappointed because I remember the ranch and it was fucking.
But that's supposed to be one of the really nice courses.
Very expensive.
It was pristine last year.
Yeah, they're what I'm saying. Today was.
I was disappointed.
So today was. I'm going to tell you right now. Today was $105 for the round, and I would rather go play Amsterdam Muni 10 times than the ranch.
That's crazy.
I'm not just saying that for whatever the cost was for the ranch and whatever you're gonna go.
I get that.
If you're gonna go to just to play golf, what I'm saying is, and you're gonna spend, I bet you Amsterdam Muni, I don't know, you could go look it up. They might only be like fucking $50, dude, for a round of 18. He's trying. I don't know what
it's a Muni course. It better only be $50-$60.
Right. I'm saying for the shape it was in, though, it's great little course over there. I think we should.
So you're putting it up there, right in.
No, it's not
Career Park.
Level. Yes. I was gonna say it's not the ranch and it's not fucking Turning Stone, but absolutely. Well, listen. Freer Park just put fucking
join New York Legends.
Freer Park. Go plug it.
Freer Park just dropped $2 million in, so you can't compare it to anything to fucking fresh Freer Park, bro. Layout.
Freer Park still has a little work to be done. Still,
It still does, absolutely. There's I mean, as we talked to those guys on the podcast, there was
for
other
one,
plans
it
for it.
needs a clubhouse. You need a clubhouse.
Yeah,
You need a
He's
clubhouse.
got a nice little office.
You need a clubhouse that has more than 3 T-shirts in it for sale.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
I think they need to.
That's the welcoming spot of your golf
Of
course.
course, yeah. It sucks because the ice rink's there and everything
Right.
else. That's why it's tied into what he has right now. But there is space for improvement. There's a lot of space for improvement. It's just a fact that obviously the city doesn't have the money to do such
Right.
a thing.
Yeah, they dropped it. I think I would personally, as a player, I would rather them drop the money into the course than the clubhouse, to be honest. Like, as a player, but who gives a shit at the end of the day? I get what you're saying, Mike, for sure. For the average guy,
because you want something, you should be able to buy, like, you should be pushing some merch.
We could probably, I mean, not for nothing, but do a nice little tournament up there and just raise some money for the golf course itself too, if we ever wanted to.
Yeah, we could. I'm sure Josh would absolutely push that. And
because if we had more organized, every weekend we looked at for the back to school tournament was pretty much jammed up by prior to being able to actually get something done. But we got to put something in the works for next year early on.
Bring back to Troy.
Yeah,
absolutely. Especially Freer Park. Freer Park's been so good to us. Josh has always been so good to us. Tudor's always been so good to us.
Do
anything to help those guys out.
Build a clubhouse fucking tournament.
Yeah. Shit, maybe. Yeah.
Why can't they turn?
And I bet a lot of businesses in the city and other just people who play at the course and everything else would chip into that, like for the community itself.
Here's an idea. So
I think we should do something.
We could do something.
Push something
for Freer. Yeah.
Where would the clubhouse go separate though? Like, would it be a separate building? You got to find the spot. So
right there in the grass, you build a clubhouse right there near the patio.
Down below, kind of like what Mill Road, kind of what Mill Road is doing right now.
It's right there. First thing in.
Speaking of Mill Road, Scrounge had a tough 36 up at Mill Road today.
Oh God,
that's why he couldn't make the podcast.
Yeah. Oh wait, there's that. We had
drive him the drink.
Yeah, we had a space. We had a spot cleared for him on the casting couch here. We had Mikey had the microphone ready to go for Scrounge, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I had a tough 36 holes."
No, it wasn't ready. It wasn't good. I don't pull anything out until
the
confirms.
What did I say? I said, bro, that's comparable to going to Funplex, dude. Like you're walking 100 yards. Some of these holes are 65 yards, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, Mill Road is doing actually.
What's he go to the gym for, bro?
Yeah, Mill Road is actually.
And he probably got a cart.
Beautiful little part. Probably did beautiful little par 3.
He got a cart. He didn't walk.
Oh, absolutely, he got a cart. He ain't walking nothing.
That's like playing playing like 9 to 12.
It is just funny that he said that he had a tough 36 holes. Fucking play. It's like playing mini golf.
Dude, I'll tell you though.
I did. Does he mean tough as in physically tough, or was it?
Did
tough
he have a bat
around?
Right. Did he shoot like
That's
shit?
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he had Did he have the niece and nephew and like the?
No, he was trying to play Fortnite. The little
guy. You said you saw him over at. I thought you said you saw him over at a fair or something. What was going on there?
No, I was at a fair with the wife and kid.
I could Raj. No, nothing against you, man, but sometimes your text, dude, and Mikey will fucking agree.
They're short.
I can't understand them if they're like, what you're like, you shorten everything, and then like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just can't.
The no punctuation gets me.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now. I don't punctuate. I type with my thumb. Sometimes the V is the B and the B is the V, and then it's a space.
And you don't go back and edit.
And I don't edit shit. And then I'll look at it and wait to see what you guys respond to it.
Yeah, there has been a couple times that I can't make it out and I don't respond.
Dude. I'll be like, what the fuck is this?
Driving. Sometimes I'm half asleep. Sometimes I'm just not fucking paying attention to shit. And I was playing PlayStation the other night. You guys were texting something, and I was on the college football. And I remember I grabbed it quick and I was running down the sideline with one hand, texting you guys back with the other, not even looking. And I looked down at the text and it was something like, yeah, dude, it was all one word, and everywhere there's supposed to be a space, there was a V. And I was like, oh, that ain't gonna be comprehensible.
Sometimes they'll like autocorrect too, like the
that's
the
my
pain
other
in the
thing
ass.
too.
Like I take it off.
It's never the right word.
Right.
never the right word.
It's like it's more work. Like when the autocorrect.
Sometimes it's cool because it's convenient. I can just tap the button and get my sentence out. But
it's sometimes it's the feet though. You hit auto that when it does the word for you.
Yeah.
And it puts in the wrong one and you delete it and then you start again and then it puts in the wrong one again and then you delete it instead of just fucking typing it out yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wasting all that time.
Yeah, that's us lazy fucking what it's done to us.
You type more than the word was.
It's that victory thing, dude. It's that mentality of it's not beating me.
Yeah, no.
I know.
Speaking of beating you,
what's
going on the TV here? Speaking of beating you, round two.
We got round 2 of a heavyweight bout here. We got a Samoan brother versus
throwing haymakers.
Then we got a white boy and some hay dudes out here. The blue gloves. He's got some power behind his punches. Looking to throw some backhands. That's an illegal punch here. Redneck Brawl. But he's doing his thing.
He almost lost his footing.
He got him with a backhand.
What the fuck's this dude with the camo wearing?
They really get into it,
bro.
Dude.
Look, this place is a mob.
It's a mob. They are dead ass. That looked like my boy Kyle Weed. Shout out Kyle Weed. It looked like him.
I remember
by the
that
way.
guys. He's playing hoop with them to watch.
You know Kyle. He's got a mean 3-point shot. But that might have been him here. He's the kind of guy that would be at one of these fucking places.
He's down in Texas.
I don't know.
This is the Texas-Oklahoma brawl.
I don't know. It looked like it definitely looked like him, but there's a twin. There's a fucking twin for everybody out there. But damn, these boxers fucking really. These boxers.
They came to play.
They came to fight for sure.
That's another conspiracy we could go down to.
What's that?
Everybody's got a twin out there.
Yeah. Like
323andMe.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's gonna have a fucking twin out there.
Yo,
now.
did you get any? You did really good, Ann, with that reel, man, with the conspiracy.
You like that, right?
Because everything I said, as soon as I said it, you popped it up right when I was talking about it.
Yeah, I looked it up. I went on YouTube and Googling it, and everything was on point, brother. You were right.
Were you surprised? Now let me ask you this: when you started looking for clips and stuff, were you surprised at what you found? To the point what me and Mikey were talking about,
especially
was
the Titanic thing. The Titanic thing really got me.
It's so true.
I've been messaging Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy.
Dude, go down.
Day drinking with dog. He knows some shit, and he sent me some.
Go down some of the 9/11 holes.
No, I know, man. It's sad in a way because
was all planned.
Your heart is believing something, and it's. I know. Listen,
we've been bamboozled for life.
Yep. Be ready, because it's gonna be worse.
Bamboozled us.
It's a shame that lives can be taken as well for money. At the end of the day, right? Most conspiracies fall under, it comes back to money.
It's all about greed and money and power, man.
And lives can be taken, which is certainly a shame. Lives can be taken. Young people could get taken advantage of, like with the Epstein thing going on. I mean, there's so much shit out there.
Democrats should feel taken advantage of.
At the end of the day?
Yeah. They didn't get the vote for her.
No, Kamala.
No, she was placed.
Yeah, they took. I guarantee, if you took Kamala right now and you put her up against 10 good Democrats throughout the country, like there's some of the Democrats that she might pick as vice president. Roger, the guy from Pennsylvania isn't a bad dude that she might take Shapiro.
When she ran for president,
he's a very moderate.
She never polled over 7% or something.
Right.
She couldn't fill a high school gymnasium.
What I am saying is there's a lot of moderate Democrats out there that I think if you put today with 10 other Democrats out there and her, I think she would be in like fucking maybe the bottom of the pack in votes. To be right.
Yeah, I think we could get more votes than her right now. There's probably more people listening to this podcast.
She has the honeymoon thing going.
She was at the bottom when she ran for president.
Right, but if you go back to,
she has something going right now because that's all they have right now. They're rolling off of the momentum of what they've done the past 4 years with Biden and just controlling him. They know if they put her in, they can continue to control her.
Yes,
that's the plan.
New puppet.
That's all this is. That's all this is. If that continues to happen, we are, as my friend Fairway Mike would say, you are so fucked. Because it's crazy. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't enjoy paying what we're paying for groceries and everything.
All right, ask yourself these. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Do you want to be energy independent? Yes or no? I actually spoke with a really shout out Kylie, my good friend.
I want everything to be the way it was because
Charlie's wife.
Don't fix it.
You know Charlie's wife Kylie really well, right?
Yeah.
Huge. I mean, hater. Just like on Facebook, like just hates Trump, whatever, everything. So I had a good conversation with her. She's a gun owner. I went down the list. I literally went down the list, and it was funny. I was joking with her. I was like, okay, that's 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Don't go with the person. Go with your truth beliefs and what you truthfully what you want. Do you want gas to be lower? Do you want that pipeline to run? Do you really give a shit if they dig in America or fucking Saudi Arabia? We're one earth. Regardless, they're gonna dig for that oil. Listen, we have enough gas. I think Adam said it. Oil last week. For 1,000 years between Alaska, Texas, and some spot between Canada and America, there's a spot. 1,000 years. But what are we waiting for?
It gives us a reason alone. It's I don't want to go there.
I know, but what are we waiting? Really, legitimately, they said if you tap into that, we could be down to like
because we don't want to do it in our own country because a lot of that is protected lands.
I get that.
Blah 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 blah.
I get that. Whatever.
For whatever reason.
So we'll outsource it so that they can line their pockets by outsourcing.
Right. Everybody's making money.
They make
off of
money, and we still suffer.
It's money laundering.
They don't.
At the end of the day,
it's money laundering.
At the end of the day, it really
at
is
the expense of us.
So, do listeners?
They can hide a lot of money doing the shit.
Do we? So. Listen, hate Trump as much as you want, but the guy does see what's happening. And
dude, all I know is I was putting a little bit of money away, savings.
Everybody was. Come on, people.
So everything was good, man. Like that's
don't
the whole
deny
thing,
it,
dude. And it's not even for me, dude. I don't give a shit if you're Democrat, Republican. None of that shit bothers me.
Pre-pandemic.
No,
that shit that hit when he was still in at the end. Of course, shit was gonna go downhill though for anybody that was in there.
Absolutely.
So everybody's talking about that.
It could have been Obama. It could have been JFK. It could have been Reagan.
Dude, imagine what Trump could have did if everybody was with him.
Yeah, right. He's got no support.
Right.
He's got no support.
Right. Like back his ideas.
Right.
Listen, and everybody hates. Oh, he went out of business. And do you guys realize?
Everybody just fall in line and let him do his work and see where we're at.
Yo, so he had a business crumble. Remember when he got the money? He had the business crumble.
Yeah.
He built that bitch back.
Right.
And he brought it back to be a millionaire again. He's been a millionaire twice, or billionaire, whatever.
Do you guys know though how
you lose everything?
There's been a couple fucking scandalous fucking deals.
My dad
he's
100%.
He's muscled people on
New York City.
That's
I also, Mike, didn't you say, or was it was Adam?
That's
Cahill.
business.
Adam Cahill said, he said, I have a Haitian wife, so it's very tough because he says some shitty things about Haitian, and some shitty things about, which he does. He has he has diarrhea of the mouth, and I say that he's like me. He talks a ton of shit, but I think he's also gonna forgive. And I think Mikey said this as well, for fucking people over in his past. I think they're all. What did you say? They're sacrificial lambs or something. You said basically for what he will do and bring light to. When he becomes president, I think he's gonna become president, and I think the rest of the world is really going to see now this second term.
A president's supposed to be a leader, supposed to show leadership. I don't think Kamala Harris can show leadership. No. Obviously, Joe Biden couldn't lead himself to the bathroom. Like it's the need to show type of leadership.
When Trump entered that one meeting or whatever, the G7 summit.
Yeah.
That one time, and he fucking everybody, all the world leaders were up front.
Yeah,
he pumped right up. Dude, came out.
You need a guy like that.
You need an alpha male.
Talk all this shit.
If it's a male or female. Like I'm not even opposed to a woman running the country.
It needs to be an alpha that shows that has dog, dominance. Man. That shows
have
has
the rest
that
of the world
strong handshake,
so
to speak.
You gotta have that it factor. Like
same
with Obama, when he walked in a room, He had that
dominated.
He had that it factor. He's a great speaker. When he spoke, he grabbed everybody's attention.
I was for Obama, dude. I really was.
I was at first.
I don't listen. He had a lot of good
because he had a good pitch.
Charisma.
He had that charisma. You're like, oh shit, this is different. This isn't the slow motion Texas George Bush. You
right.
You know what I mean? So like Trump came in. He was something different. He's the TV character we seen on TV. He's the you're fired guy. He's different. He's bringing that different energy. So everybody flowed to that. Whatever happened with Biden, I don't know how the hell he got into office, because he wasn't, literally, I joke about it, but he was not filling gymnasiums, and Trump's filling stadiums, and somehow, some way, he got more votes than anybody ever.
That was the vote stopping.
Yeah. So that whole thing was crazy.
All right, we're not going to go into that.
And they're stealing votes either side. Both sides steal votes.
They do it.
It's been known for
hundreds of years. Dead people. My dad has a story, actually.
But the COVID shit made it easier for them to harvest ballots.
But it's just tough to see, because like all I think, man, truly to wrap the conspiracies, like, well, the president shit up. We could talk conspiracies all day if you want, but
right.
We just need a leader. And like, I don't think any of the options we have truly right now are good options. I think out of all of them, Trump is the best option in my personal opinion, just because I feel like he's going to go in there with some unfinished business.
The only other one really that I think may is Kennedy.
I like Kennedy.
Yeah.
Kennedy has that kind of.
Nobody wants him in there. Trust
me. His voice is really a downside for me. I wouldn't want to listen to him talk.
No.
You're right.
To him talk. But we just need some leaders, some real leadership to get some shit done, get things back in line, and then the true power. Because we're a laughing stock. Like literally, like Joe Biden can't hold a conversation. What do you think he's talking to with other world leaders? It's just an embarrassing. You know, he's probably talking about nuclear bombs, and then he's going off about talking about a baseball game he was at 30 years ago or something, or whatever.
Yeah,
it was sad, man. It was
that he really wasn't at 30 years ago.
Right. He's just imagining it. It was a sad situation. Let's get back on track. 2024, baby. It's gonna be a new year. Big things coming.
Hopefully,
big things coming. Not only politically, but for the Upstate Golf Guys, for Pitch Putt and Puff podcast. Big things coming for all of us, for legends.
Yeah, we'll find out if we can all still golf in November or not.
Yeah, right.
I'm hoping to get out to Cali for, speaking of legends, me, JR, possibly Fairway, and I'm trying to drag Bub's ass to be the fourth member, but we're gonna go out to Cali for a weekend, Veterans Day weekend. Michael and the boys are having a tournament for his old Pop Warner, so we're gonna make the trip.
Go support that. Hell yeah, dude, love it.
When's this?
November 11th is the tournament, so we're gonna try to go out. So
what's a flight cost you round trip?
Not bad, dude.
Really,
it's under 5, so it's not bad. If the 4 of us go, we would just Airbnb it probably.
Now you have to get a case for your clubs.
I'd have to do that, but I would probably do that ship it thing.
Yeah.
Ship sticks.
So
let them deal with it.
I've heard nothing but good stuff about it.
That's my thing. I'd ship them right to Michael's house, handle it all there and all that stuff. So we figure it all out, man. But it looks like it's happening. I got a little bit of convincing to do, but I convinced her to marry me, so I think I can convince her to let me go on a trip, you know?
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Buddy. I got you.
Bamboozled her once. You can bamboozle her again.
Yes, sir.
Like once I seen JR was excited about it, that kind of made things a little bit easier as well. Jay. So I was actually out playing golf, and Jay sends me a screenshot. And, you know, when you get a text, you can see someone saying like the screenshot. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I click on it. I couldn't tell what it was when I was looking at it. I thought it was like tee times for a different course, and it was all flights with prices and stuff. And I'm like, yo, you're serious about this? Because I just mentioned it to him in the low, and he's like, yeah, dude, like I need to get away. Like I need a break from everything now.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. He's looking
for a break. I said, yo, you know what? I got you, bro. We'll make this happen.
That's
man.
it. Speaking of escapes,
Cali, get some strange.
Speaking of escapes, that's what this podcast is all about for us, right, boys? That's it. I fucking love it. Have a blast with you guys. I really do.
Oh my goodness, Lil Fire.
Yeah,
bringing it in at 117 pounds.
KB, you see KB
going hard. I can't wait to watch the rest of this night. With that said, guys, I wanted to keep tonight short and sweet. It is late. I know you guys have an early tea time in the morning. It's been a long day for me. I had a shitty
you forgot to hit record, dude.
Stop it.
You forgot to hit record, bro.
Yeah, he's joking.
Look at him. He's all nervous.
Always busting balls.
He was stretching, though. He was like, no, I didn't.
No, he can't see it.
Always busting balls. I'll have to clip that one. Good joke, buddy. Good joke. But yeah, guys, good luck. Have a good round tomorrow morning.
I'll keep you posted. Fairway.
Yeah, I'm on call. I
Fairway,
truthfully hope Fairway. Hopefully I don't play because I want to see Fairway out there with you guys.
Yes, sir.
Enjoying the round of golf that we all love, buddy.
Yeah.
So, all right. With that said, I really appreciate everybody tuning in to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys Podcast.
518 to the Cape.
Let's go, boys.
Later.
Have a good night.